to say that word for a while. Do you genuinely think that you can still in this league finish above Arsenal? Like genuinely, with Arsenal are 11 points ahead of you. Yeah, you have a game in hand, but like genuinely, you guys think that, or you're just bantering Arsenal because you're rival fans? It's like Milan fans with 16 points behind me telling me we still can finish above you. Is that real, or is that just banter?
I tell you why. And Martin, just want to say, where have you been all my life? Because literally, you echo my thoughts and how I kind of read the game and see the game. So you probably won't be too surprised at what I have to say. Well, the simple answer is yes. Partly because we saw the movie, I Know What You Did Last Summer. But also, there are two things that we're about to see. I told you about Tottenham's strongest 11. There is no team in the Prem that can stop Spurs' strongest 11. And I'll tell you who. Now, I expect Man City to beat Arsenal at the Etihad. I expect Spurs to beat Arsenal at Argyle.
He's doing the math.
And there is one more team that I think will beat Arsenal between now and the end of the season. If that happens, and with my prediction that I can't see any team at the moment apart from one stopping Spurs between now and the end of the season, Spurs can finish above Arsenal and Spurs can still finish third. Now, for those of you, it's not financial advice, but, you've heard it here first. Do not be surprised. Do what you want. Go and get your house on it. But I think it's still a possibility.
Because I know it wasn't the final destination.
Why? Mathematically, Spurs...
I just aged. So I aged, I became an old
mathematically, apart from the Liverpool game at Anfield, I really can't see who's going to stop Spurs. And I'll say it again: who?
Liverpool, Man City.
What is
Man City has not scored a Premier League goal at my club since.
So you're beating Man City for us.
So you're going to beat Man City for us.
They've not scored a Premier League goal at my stadium.
And you're going to beat Liverpool. So you're going to beat Liverpool. Hold on.
We drew at their gap with a depleted squad, bro. So with our strongest
you're going to beat Liverpool for us.
Yeah, and the only way they beat us in the cup was by taking out our goalkeeper.
So you beat Liverpool for us. You beat Man City for us.
Let me be real with you. We're not doing.
I just aged. That stuff you said just aged me. Do you see that?
We're not doing anything for you. We're doing it for ourselves.
Deji, would you? Are you talking about the squad that you have?
The Tottenham squad right now, our first 11. Provided we don't have any injuries, I say it again, Northside, you're my brother. Which one of those clubs? Who?
Okay, can I tell you? Okay, cool. If you're player for player, you put your club up there, yeah. You better win the league then.
100%.
You better win the league then, because
Arsenal win the league.
No, you said your squad. No, you said your squad.
Too late. My first 11 slaps up anyone.
No,
it can't be too late though.
Don't backtrack.
You
said your squad is up there with Arsenal. Arsenal are in a title race at the moment.
And at the top of the table.
But you didn't suffer the same injuries that we suffered. Why are you trying to?
You just said you'd be above Arsenal. You just said, hold on. You just said you'd be above. You just said you'd be above Arsenal. Arsenal are top of the league right now with goal difference. Hold on. You just said, hold on. You just said, according to your word. Hold on. According to your word. Listen to what you said. According to your word, you will finish. Hold on. You will finish above Arsenal. Listen, you will finish above Arsenal. That's what you said, Deji.
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
Listen. If you're going to finish above Arsenal, right? We are saying if Arsenal keeps on playing the way they're playing, but the top of the league right now with goals difference, if we keep playing the way we're playing, you have to win the league to be above us. So you have to go on and win the league.
His point was that you won't, though. That was his point.
Exactly.
No, are you Deji? We saying that
you're going to lose 3 games?
No. See. Will, don't do that. Don't tweak. Don't tweak.
I'm not tweaking. You're tweaking.
What he said was he was going to finish above Arsenal. He wasn't talking about us winning. He said, "I will finish above Arsenal."
Hold on. No, stop. I gotta, because you're doing a false equivalency here, right? What he said was he actually laid out the actual fixtures in which you would drop points. See, what you haven't lost in 8 games in the league, correct?
We've won every game, yeah.
So that means that's your current form, right? So if you're going to lose 3 games, then you won't be playing the same way that you are now. That's literally his point. So you can't say
they're going to win the league
the way we are now, and we don't lose a single game. You have to win the league. That's not his point. That's not his argument. That's totally a straw man.
his first thing he said, the first words out of his mouth, unless I'm stupid, deaf, and dumb, because I'm not, and I can hear clearly, and there's a video evidence for it, was we will finish above you.
Yeah.
Those were the first words that he said.
Because you will lose 3 games.
You're going to lose 3 games, my guy.
And then, hold on. And you said
you're going to win every game.
You said you're going to beat. You said you're going to beat.
You're going to win every game to the end of the season.
I want to do the maths for him. I want to do the maths between Man City, Liverpool, and Arsenal. Between Man City, Liverpool, and Arsenal right now, what's the points difference? 1 and 2, right? Good. So if you beat City,
none and 1.
None and 1, whatever. Yeah, draw and 1. If you beat City and you beat Liverpool, guess who you're still helping? Even if we lose 3 games, we're 11 points above you. That's 9 points. You're still going to be behind us. And by the time we win our next couple of games,
we have
a
game in hand.
To lose 3 games.
So what are you talking about?
I expect you to lose 3 games.
Then say that. Then say that. Don't say you'll be above us. Listen, I just did the maths for you. I just did the maths for you.
9 plus 3 is 12, my man.
Hold. Deji, are you winning the league?
We're not winning the league, but we're finishing.
So you're winning the finishing above Arsenal thingy, whatever that is.
We're finishing
you're
above
in 5th, right? You're 5th.
It's not a winning thing. He's just simply giving you his opinion. Why is that winning?
I know. Because why is this even a thing? Like, why do you even care?
Because Mo asked him, "Do you still think you're finishing above Arsenal?"
No, but like, why have you done the maths on this thing? Like, why do you've worked out which fixtures? Like,
because Martin. I said to you at the beginning, I saw the movie. I know what you did last summer.
I think the movie was Final Destination.
You made a valid point. We know that Arsenal, when it gets to Easter, because of the Easter bunny, that's when your wheels start to fall off. Yeah, we know
but that's not even true. Arsenal historically finished the season very strong.
Hold on. I'm expecting you between now and the end of the season to lose at least 3 games. And if you do that, and Spurs go on the march that they're going on, we can finish above you. True or false? It's a possibility.
How many games have Spurs won in a row so far this season? What's your most games in a row that you've won?
I don't know.
7, right? Or 5? 5.
I think it's 5.
So you need to win 11 games in a row to finish above us.
The only game that I feel,
and you have to beat Man City, Liverpool, and Arsenal,
Liverpool at Anfield,
and probably
every
Chelsea.
other game is all in.
And look, you don't even have to lose. You don't even have to lose 3. You don't even have to lose 3, right?
If you lose 1 and draw 2 games,
I don't even know why you're bothering to do the math.
I don't even know why you're doing the math. It's
because
a waste.
Math needs to be done. If we're going to make a prediction,
breaking it down.
I actually have a better. I have a
such a waste of time.
Forget. Yeah,
why is it a
such a waste of time?
Forget this.
Spurs. You are not finishing above Arsenal.
Why?
There's nothing in the world I'll get.
Why?
Nothing.
I have something else.
Nothing.
Dayo. I have something else better than this. Forget who's gonna finish above this. Who cares? If both of you make the Champions League, 2nd or 4th, you're the
not a trophy,
loser.
Right?
That's not important, right? My point is,
it's a holiday for you guys.
I'm looking at this Arsenal team and the Spurs team, and I'm looking at some of the Spurs fans talk. Are we thinking that this Spurs team in the next season are in a better position than Arsenal?
Absolutely.
No.
Exactly. See, guys, that's exactly what I'm talking. See,
no,
I know that
this is what I was talking about. This is you throwing a firebomb.
People. You guys don't understand.
That was a
Molotov
cocktail.
And I want to understand how well things that it doesn't matter if Arsenal finish the league or not. If Arsenal finish and they keep at the title race until the end, how do you think Spurs at the current situation you're still building are in a better place to start next season than this season? How is that even possible?
Number 1, Postecoglou is far better manager than Arteta is in any measure of the game.
Let him finish, Martin.
Number two, we have a far better striker in Heung-min Son than they could imagine buying in the next window.
He's technically a winger.
Number 3, we have one of the best midfielders in Europe as our number 10. Number 4, we have probably the best all 4 back line between the 2 of our teams. Right,
our back 4 conceded 15 more goals than us.
My days! Our back 4.
What? Half a season?
Yeah, we started 4 fullbacks for 4 games in a row. What are you talking about? Don't be silly now.
You are a madman. You are.
Okay.
No, I just crush narratives.
So we have a better starting 11 than they do. And we have a better manager than they do. So if we fill the squad, if we were top of the league when we had our starting 11. What are you talking about?
We were top of the league last season too. Oh, where are you now? Look, dude, stop being deluded with yourself.
It's not
You
delusion.
Tottenham fans, you
It's not
Tottenham
delusion.
fans, listen, you Tottenham
What, is,
fans,
what
like,
does the word
are the
delusion mean?
most-
Hold on. If you're going to call me
listen,
deluded,
listen,
define the word.
Listen, don't be asking
Define
me.
the word.
I am not Webster. I am not Webster's
Define
dictionary.
then don't call
Google
me
is your
delusional if you
friend.
don't know what the
Google
word
is your
means.
friend. Google is your friend.
If
You
you
don't know
don't
what
know
that
the
is.
word means, I know what the word
Okay,
means.
guys, I am not.
Don't call me delusional if you don't know what the word means.
You guys
you
are
called him
deluded.
Dio.
You guys
called
are
him
deluded.
Dio, let me talk. You call someone something personal, you gotta explain it. I'm not
And I'm
gonna
about
go
to
here
explain it.
into. I am not
He's
gonna
asking
go.
for, he's asking
Nobody
for
here
definition.
went to any personal thing. This channel, I pride
It's
myself
delusional
on
personal.
having. We can have debates. We can have I can call Will you're deluded, right? But I can explain to him. I think, well, you're not seeing what's in front of you the right way. So I'm explaining.
So the word deluded means, I'll explain it for you since you're not Webster and I am. The word deluded means to have a belief in something that does not conform with reality. Right?
Yeah.
So when I said that we were top of the league when we had our first 11 fit, how does that not conform with reality? That is a fact. That's not deluded.
What I
Sounds
call
a bit
what
like
I,
Arsenal last season when we had top of the league.
Exactly.
We got injuries
yeah,
and then we
comparing
fell off,
Arsenal.
and then
I'm
it's
not
called
comparing
bottling
Tottenham. Hold on.
And,
I'm not
everybody
comparing Tottenham last season with Arsenal last season.
Arsenal fans are deluded for being on
Let
top
him
of the
finish,
league.
man. Let him finish, please.
Right?
Guys, can we
Yeah.
not enter like like
if we want to get into like a classical logic argument here, I will wax you all with that, right? That's literally my hobby. Okay.
Bring it on.
So if we want to get into that, we can do
Let's
that.
go.
But it's
Let's
boring
go.
for
Let's
the
do it.
audience, right?
Can I just ask a quick question, Mo, to Dio and Martin? At the beginning of the season, where did you expect Spurs to be? Where do you expect Spurs to finish at the end of the season? Not now, at the beginning of the season.
At the
I said
beginning of the
Spurs would
season,
finish above Chelsea.
at the beginning of the season, I thought Spurs would finish like third. That's where I put you. But I knew we were going to be in the race. I didn't think Liverpool was going to actually hold on. I didn't think Liverpool. Let me be honest with you. Beginning of season started first game. Just based off what happened to Liverpool last season, I was like, you know what? I don't see them like picking up with changing the entire midfield. I know Klopp is a great coach, but you know, changing the entire midfield is a hard thing to do for them to gel and come in that strong. So I was like, you know what? Man City, us, we've got a chance to run in again. We've got new players. And when I watched Tottenham's first couple of games, I was like, they can nick it third. Like I literally said that after the first 2, 3, 4, 5. I told a couple of Tottenham fans recently, as much as I'm talking to you this way right now, I told them, I said, if you keep playing the way you're playing and you fill up your bench with players that match what you have now next season, you stand a good chance of challenging for the title. That is not impossible. But to sit here and say that the team that has the best defense, best attack, scored the most goals, you say your team is better than them, your first 11, that is jokes. It is jokes.
Delusion.
That's delusion.
Why is that delusion?
That is delusion because reality
doesn't
says.
correlate with
Hold on.
No, you said
because reality
you
says.
have to allow me to respond.
Well, you asked him a
Reality
question.
says-
You asked him why is that delusion? Why?
And let me answer. It's delusion because reality says this team has scored the most goals, has the best attack, has the best XG. This team has the best defense. This team is topping the league with goals difference. This team has less goals considered against them defensively. This team has made 1,071 touches in the final third this season alone, and there's still 9 games to go. Your stats are not that close. So to say you are better currently right now is delusion.
No, it's not. And I'm going to tell you
It's
why.
delusion.
No, it's not. Because you're not comparing. You're not comparing. You're doing a false equivocation, right?
What
Do you know what a false equivocation means?
I'll explain it to you. We'll let you answer. Let him just answer.
Okay, a false equivocation is where you can basically comparing apples to oranges, right? You're saying that your squad, who has been more fit than ours over more time than ours, has got better stats. That's true. That was not my argument. My argument was that our actual first 11, our best 11 players is better than you. And I can tell you why. Name a striker on Arsenal who's better than Heung-min Son. Name one.
Jesus.
You're insane.
Martin,
that's delusional.
Martin, you're a disgrace.
How many Premier Leagues does Son have?
Don't do that.
How many goals has that player even thought about scoring compared to Heung-min Son?
I'm not impressed by Heung-min Son. It's just a flat track bully. He'll get a hat trick against nobodies and then stat pad.
Hat trick bully. You do know that he scored more goals. He has scored
Jesus
more goals against
footballer.
Arsenal at home than Harry Kane has. He scored more goals against Manchester City than
I'm
Harry
not
Kane
impressed by
has.
Harry Kane.
And yet he's a.
You're crazy.
But Jesus has done what?
If you seriously think you've got a
Name
better
a
11
season
than
in which
us,
he scored more than 20 goals in a season, Jesus.
Which
Name
players?
one.
Wait. Which players that have been injured have stopped you from winning the league this year? How many?
Romero, Van der Ven.
No. So
Madison.
Romero was a suspension, but not an injury. Romero was a suspension, not an injury.
The suspension.
Right?
Romero
He was
a red
injured
card.
for a couple games, 1 or 2. He came off.
I don't know.
Injured.
He got suspended for like
he was
4.
suspended.
He was suspended, yes, but he also was injured as well for several
Okay,
games.
so who was
individual
the
games, not
injury
series of games?
that cost you? Richarlison was a big injury that cost
You
you.
also had the African Nations Cup.
No, I didn't say that. Like, you're being silly now. Right,
I'm trying to
Richarlison
work
shouldn't
it
even
out.
be wearing
Tell
a
me.
football shirt. And stop rambling off names that no Spurs fans rate, and then
He
just
said
let
it.
me
He
explain
said
it to you. I already said James Madison, Rodrigo Bentancur, Van der Ven, Pedro Porro is the reason why we lost the Wolves game. Heung-min Son being out for the Asian Cup. Romero being out for injuries and suspensions.
So you're the only
majority
team
of
that
our
lost
top
players
players
to
have
the
been
Asian
injured for
Cup?
multiple games this season.
We've had multiple injuries all season too. We've had players injured
Not
since
to your
the first
top
day of
players,
the
you
season.
haven't.
Yes, we have.
Thomas
Jesus
Partey
has
is the
been
only
out for
arguable
months.
person you could say you had
Partey's
at
been
any
out for
period of
months.
time.
Timber's been out for months.
Timber is not a top player.
Jesus has
He
been
is a
out
top player.
He's not a top player. He has done nothing in the Premier League.
Gabriel
If you
Jesus
could
has
tell
been
me
out.
Pedro Porro,
Zinchenko has been out.
Pedro
Gabriel
Porro is the
Jesus has
best
been out.
right back in the league
You
this
guys are
season.
talking-
Fact.
You know what?
Jesus
sorry, but
doesn't
why
make
did the
a difference
stats?
to
Can
your
I get
front line.
Deji at least to say something? Deji, on north side, like
Go
I
on.
just want to, because I want to. By the way, I have to go to eat. My wife is waiting for me.
You
So
know, sorry. Look,
and I know this is.
I agree.
no.
with
It's a very
Neil.
good show, and by the way, I'm entertained, and the people are entertained. But
I'm entertained as well.
Will is speaking facts. Tottenham's first 11.
well, let's speak as fast.
By far,
100%. That's all I do.
Jesus doesn't make a difference to Arsenal's front line. The only
But why
big
do you
player
care?
that you've missed is Partey. But look, that's
I
my
don't.
opinion.
You asked me the
I
question.
No,
still,
but look,
guys,
okay.
Nick,
Let me clarify.
sit
Let me clarify. Let me
on
clarify,
the
please.
same
Last
side
point.
as my friend
Martin, I want to let you
Neil's side,
respond. I really
and I don't trust your club. I don't trust your club.
So
don't
when
have
you
to-
guys say,
I am
You
waiting
don't-
for Arsenal to fall off.
You don't
when
have
they
to trust
fall
my
off,
club. You
No,
haven't won
be
anything,
there
so I don't.
Now, hold on. This has got to stop.
This
Wait.
conversation with you.
Please,
Yes,
please.
you haven't. I
Mo
shouldn't have
asked
this
me. Hold on,
conversation
I'm
with you.
interrupting right now because I've hardly spoke this entire hour and a half show. Mo asked me a very specific question. Do you believe that Tottenham Hotspur is in a better spot to start next season than Arsenal is? And I said yes. And I gave actual factual reasons as to why. Then I gave players who make that difference up over Arsenal's squad. And then when they're proven right.